What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey. I'm back with another video. So today I got y'all another story time. Keep days. Y'all like the story time. Seem like it's all for to give y'all another story time. So I was in 5th grade. I'm telling y'all a story time on how I almost burnt down the house. So I was in 5th grade and I went to the school called Nashville Prep. If y'all live in Nashville, y'all might know what it is. Might know the school. So boom, it was Valentine's Day that day too. So it was Valentine's Day. I went to I went. It was like an ordinary school. I woke up. I had to wake up like 5 o'clock. I woke up at like 5. And before I tell the story, if y'all came from the second channel, I told this story like 2 years ago on my twin channel. I told it like 2 years ago. So some of y'all already heard the story, but I'm finna tell it on my channel. Yeah, I'm finna tell it on my channel. So yeah, like I said, I was in 5th grade. I went to the school called Nashville Prep. I went to school like an ordinary day. I had to wake up like 5 o'clock. I woke up at like 5 o'clock every day because we had like a bus. We had to go to a bus stop early because we was almost the last stop. We was like the second to last stop on the bus stop. So boom, we went to school. It was like an ordinary day. They let us wear whatever we want that day. So, and I think it was a Wednesday, so we got off early. Every Wednesday, and National Prep, we get off early. So I think it was a Wednesday that day too. It was, yeah, they let us whatever you want. I thought I was dripping. Oh, I was not dripping. I remember the exact thing I had on too to this day. So boom, me and Tay like these two girls, but we ain't never talked to them though. And the two girls was ugly. Now I look at it, they was ugly. They was ugly as hell. But that's besides the point. Yeah, it was like an ordinary day. So we got off like I said, we got off early. So boom, my uncle, we came home. He came to pick us up. And every time we came home, I don't know if it's just us, but I'm sure everybody do this. But I eat every time I get home from school because when I'm at school, I don't eat anything because the food is nasty as hell. I'm not eating that shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not eating that. So boom, I came home. Me and Tay was just talking about about how we ain't had no Valentine, how we was gonna get a Valentine next year and all that. How we was gonna talk to the girl. Y'all know how it be when you young and you like a girl, but you don't want to talk to him though. Like you be nervous to talk to him and all that. That's how it was when I was younger. Now I'm not, but at the time, yeah, that's how it was. I was nervous to talk to her. I ain't talk to her. We was in the same class. I'd be like, oh, I'm finna go talk to her this day and never talk to her. So and then Tay like this one girl. She was a thought. I ain't gonna lie, at the school. I think she was a thought. I'm not gonna lie, cause everybody liked her there, and then but she got with a couple of them, but yeah, everybody liked her cause she was one of the baddest girl at the time in the 5th grade. So when we did that, so we was just talking about that. Taylor like, Turkey, can you cook me some popcorn chicken? I said yeah, cause I wanted some too. So I grabbed a pot. I grabbed one of them grape pots. I put a little bit of olive oil. It was like, I ain't gonna lie, I say it's like 2-3 teaspoons of olive oil I put in there. Cause we didn't had that much left. So I just poured a little bit in there that we had left. I say it was like 3-4 teaspoons of olive oil. I put the pot on the stove, then I put it on high. I put it all the way on high cause what I was gonna do, I was gonna wait till it warm up. And then I was gonna turn it down and then put the popcorn chicken in there. But I didn't do that. I just put it on high and I forgot about it. And I went in the living room to talk to Tay some more. We was keep talking about how we ain't had no Valentine's and stuff like that. We kept talking about that. So we kept talking about that. And then I sat on the couch. Like 5-10 minutes later, we was talking and I sat down on the couch and I looked at the kitchen. I'm like, it's some orange in there. I said, man, it was like orange. Like the whole in the kitchen was whole orange. It was like orange everywhere in the kitchen. Like that's all I see from the kitchen. So I went in the kitchen. I said, oh, maybe I just left the light on. I think I left the light on in there. I'm finna go turn the light on. Boy, and then I went in there. Boy, it was like flames. They were just shooting out flames. It was like big flame. That bit was like that big. I say like that big. It was a big ass flame. So I said, oh, take the house burning down. The house burning down. That's what I said. I said, the house on fire, the pot on fire, the pot on fire. Tay ran in there. He's like, oh. And then I grabbed I got a cup. I filled it up with cold water. I poured it on the pot. Boom. it burst. It was more flames burst. They tell you, I was like running back and forth on the down the hallway. I was like, what we gonna do? We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Then first at the time, I was just gonna leave the house. The whole house would have been burned down. This is the exact house we still live in too. Now, this whole house would have been burned down if it was up to me. If I was there by myself, I would have left, went outside, and the whole house would have been burned down. And then I just said that we gotta go. And then Tay grabbed a pair of pants. He started fanning the fire. That was not him, but I think the pants, a little bit of pants caught on fire, and then he threw it on the ground. Like he threw it down because it was hot. It was about to catch on fire. So I got another pot. I got another thing of water, and I filled the cup back up and put some more water in there. I poured it on the thing, burst. More flames came out. At the time, now I know you put some salt on there to suffocate the fire, or I think you could just, yeah, I think salt or something like that. I think you put salt on there to suffocate the fire. Now I know that at the time. At the time, I ain't know that. I know that now, but at the time, I ain't know that. So, boom, we did that. I said, I grabbed the same size pot I had. I filled that up with water. I filled another pot up with water that's the same size as that one. And I poured it on there, and the fire finally went out. And then after that, I turned it off. I put the lid back on the pot, and I threw the pot outside. I think I threw the pot away. I think I threw it in our trash can. So I threw the pot away. It was like black stuff all on the back of the stove, all on the stove. The ceiling had black stuff all spreading all the way to the refrigerator. So I grabbed some bleach. I was trying to clean up. I didn't want my mama to know at the time. So I wanted to clean up all the black smoke that was on the stove that's on the ceiling. So I grabbed some bleach. I sprayed it down. I sprayed the bleach down. I grabbed a napkin. No, not napkin. I'm tripping. I grabbed a rag, and I started cleaning all that black stuff off of it. It got off too, but the ceiling, like when the fire happens, the fire spreads, especially if it was a big fire like it was. It spreads. So I tried to clean the ceiling, but the ceiling never came out. Like the ceiling still, to this day, the ceiling still, you can see where it's still black parts. I probably put some pictures, insert the ceiling on what happened, like how I look now. This is 5th grade, so I think this was like 4 years ago. So, and it still looked like that. It still looked the same, like it happened yesterday. It still looked exactly the same, the ceiling. So boom, so me and Tay, we cleaned the ceiling. Even though Tay didn't do it, he didn't want me to get in trouble. So we both was cleaning it, so we didn't want to get in trouble. And at the time, we didn't have no fire extinguisher. And I always watch movies and shows, and I always see them put it out with water. So I just thought that's what you use with any fire is water. That's what I thought. As a kid, you always look at fires and they put it out with water. You be like, that's how you put out a fire with water. But when I put water, it got bigger. Like the flames it got bigger. But yeah, we cleaned it. I let it open all the windows so the house wouldn't smell like smoke. And then my brother came home. He came home from school. He was like, why it smell like smoke in here? I was like, I just burned something. I burned like some chicken. I think I said I burned some chicken or something like that, I said. And then my mama came home late. She came home like 5, 6. She was like, the house will still smell like smoke. All day it smell like smoke. I thought the smoke was eventually going to get out when I let the windows open, but it didn't. And then my mama came home. She was like, why it smell like smoke? And I basically tell her what happened. But she was more concerned and worried than mad. And then my dad figured out, he was like, you ain't finna cook no more and all that. He was mad too. He didn't live with me, but he came over my house because my mama told him. And then my granny was like, you know you're not supposed to be in the kitchen. You know you're supposed to let Tay cook. Because Tay could cook at the time. I could cook now, but when I was in 5th grade, I used to cook everything on high. So I would burn everything because I cooked it on high. You can't cook everything. You can't put shit on high. But I was trying to put it on high and then let the oil heat up. And then I was going to turn it down, but I forgot. But yeah, I ain't get in trouble. Though. So I cleaned the mess up. Only thing I couldn't clean up was the ceiling. But yeah, that's basically the end of the video. Like, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and select that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. All my socials gonna be down below. And then y'all go follow my twin channel, my twin personal channel, and then follow my She Loves Twin. That's our twin channel. So y'all follow that too. Y'all subscribe to that. Why am I saying follow? Y'all subscribe. I'm tripping. Back to y'all niggas next video.